We begin with a major announcement from the White House. The Trump administration says taking acetaminophen, the active ingredient in Tylenol, during pregnancy may in fact be linked to autism. Take a quick listen to the president's warning for pregnant women.
Don't take Tylenol. There's no downside. Don't take it. You'll be uncomfortable. It won't be as easy, maybe, but don't take it. If you're pregnant, don't take Tylenol.
However, the FDA's open letter to physicians, you're looking at it here, says that while they admit a, quote, causal relationship has not been established between acetaminophen and autism. CBS News correspondent Natalie Brand joins us from the White House with more on this. Natalie, considering the statement from the president and the statement that I just read from the FDA, what was the point of this announcement?
Yeah, and the president's top health officials acknowledge that there's way more research to be done on this topic and that they want to launch an exhaustive review of all factors. But the White House, in making this announcement and issuing this warning, has pointed to some studies that suggest a potential association between heavy use of acetaminophen during pregnancy and autism. But at the same time, these papers also note, Errol, that this is the only approved medication for pain and fever reduction during pregnancy. And a high fever, doctors say, can pose even more dangerous risks to the mom and baby. Then there's doctors that point to other big studies, robust research out there, including a recent Swedish one that's been referenced in a number of ways over the past few days that show no association. So the research, if you're an expecting or pregnant mom, it's all over the place. And that's what doctors worry about, that there's going to be a lot of confusion and that maybe moms take a different unsafe medication trying to avoid Tylenol or don't treat a fever, which again, a high fever needs medical attention. Now, the maker of Tylenol issued a response and says, quote, sound science clearly shows that taking acetaminophen does not cause autism. We strongly disagree with any suggestion otherwise and are deeply concerned with the health risks this poses for expecting mothers. And the Autism Science Foundation, Errol, also put out a statement out there that says, you know, it's disingenuous and misleading to boil down this complex issue down to just one cause.
Right. And any pregnant women watching should, of course, consult their doctors if they're confused by any of this. Natalie, the other big headline today is President Trump is set to address the UN General Assembly here very soon. What should we expect?
Yeah, this will happen later this morning, the 80th session of the UN General Assembly taking place this week in New York. The White House press secretary, in kind of previewing these remarks, say that the president will really speak out against what they call globalist institutions and will articulate his vision for the world. But of course, this comes at a really critical time when he's tried to frame himself as a peacemaker, trying to deliver peace in various world conflicts. And we know that negotiations have stalled between Russia and Ukraine, between Israel and Hamas. So those conflicts will come back in focus this week. The president is expected to have a number of bilateral meetings on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly. That includes with Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky. And the timing of this also comes as he's set to meet with Mideast allies, as a number of Western allies have recognized officially, formally, a Palestinian state. That's something that the president has said he disagrees with, saying that it would be a reward for Hamas.
All right, Natalie Brand at the White House. Thank you.